On February 26th, Kuwait celebrates a national holiday to commemorate its liberation from Iraq following the Gulf War of 1990 to 1991. To mark Kuwait's Liberation Day, we here at Operation Impact wanted to highlight the contributions of the Canadians who participated in the Gulf War. After Saddam Hussein's Iraqi forces invaded Kuwait in August 1990, declaring that it was a province of Iraq, Canada joined a 35-country coalition to restore freedom to Kuwait. Working under a United Nations resolution that approved the use of force, the U.S. led the buildup of coalition forces in the Persian Gulf. About 4,000 Canadians participated in the intervention, with a peak of 2,700 personnel present at one time in the region. A headquarters located in Bahrain coordinated and controlled Canadian Forces operations in the Middle East. It included communications and support units, as well as various joint military staffs. At sea, Her Majesty's Canadian ships Terra Nova and Athabaskan were assigned a number of tasks, from intercepting vessels to escorting coalition ships. HMCS Protecteur replenished vessels within the coalition. Members of the Royal Canadian Artillery sailed aboard Canadian ships to help with their defense. When hostilities commenced, Canada coordinated the coalition's naval logistics, a vital role that ensured the coalition could sustain its operations. In addition, the communications suite aboard Canadian ships facilitated coordination with other navies. In the air, Canadian fighters conducted patrols to protect the coalition fleet. As the conflict progressed, CF-18 Hornets took on other roles such as sweeping areas ahead of coalition bombers. The Gulf War was also the first time since the Korean War that Canadian aircraft engaged surface targets, and CF-18s completed 56 bombing missions during the course of Operation Desert Storm. The Canadian forces in the Gulf and the coalition were also supported by a Canadian air-to-air refueler and more than 30 transport aircraft. Other important contributions included a Canadian field hospital at Al Qaysuma, Saudi Arabia, which cared for both coalition and Iraqi wounded. Some Canadian medical personnel also sailed aboard the United States hospital ship Mercy. Soldiers from the Royal Canadian Regiment and the Royal 22e Regiment performed duties at military installations. Signalers provided critical communication support, and logisticians ensured that supply chains moved food, ammunition, equipment, and spare parts where they were needed. As we mark Kuwait's Liberation Day, we honor the legacy of our Canadian predecessors in this part of the world. Since the Gulf War ended, Canadians have served the cause of peace and stability in the Middle East in various ways. Today, the members of Operation Impact are working with our allies to defeat Daesh and build partners' capacity in the region.